Let me start now. Okay, recording in progress. Very good. So I want to share one thing here. This will be helping us to concentrate and very quickly go to this. Can you see my screen? Please keep on telling me. Someone tell me. Can you see my screen? Am I audible?
No, sir.
No.
Yes, sir.
You can see the screen.
Sure,
No,
no.
sir.
No,
No,
sir.
sir.
Okay.
No, sir.
No, sir.
But I have shared the screen. Now, no.
Yes, sir, now it's
No,
visible.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
okay.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that I have shared with you only. So this chapter we're going to do every time we do this chapter. So let's do it now. And before that, I've given you one question to you, and that question we'll discuss. But before that, if you have any question regarding earlier questions, you can, any problem, you can please ask me one by one. Any doubt you are having since the earlier, if you have anything from beginning, please tell me. In the other question, there was a question that day that 11 months salary was paid, and when 11 months salary was paid, you have to find 1 month salary which is outstanding. I explained that thing. You understood. Always feel free asking me questions. Always feel free asking me questions. Don't worry, I'll be explaining whatever time is taken. I'll be giving you that, and let us discuss this question one by one, and you can answer. Stock on 35 is a Rita and Guitar partners. Their trial balance is given. So stock on 31st March 2015, 15,000. Where it will go?
Sir, asset balance sheet.
Sir, balance sheet.
Okay, no doubt. Prepaid wages.
Sir, balance sheet.
Balance
Asset
sheet.
side.
Balance sheet.
Balance sheet asset.
Balance sheet.
Balance sheet.
Yeah. If prepaid is given in the adjustment, then it will go to two places. Once it will be deducted from the particular item in trading or PL, wherever it is, and then it will go to balance sheet asset side. But if prepaid is given in the trial balance, it will straight to go to balance sheet asset. You have rightly answered. If anybody has any doubt, you are most welcome to ask me. Salaries, where it will go?
So PL
Profit
debit.
and loss account.
Debit.
Loss account.
Very good. PL debit side, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. So land and buildings, 1,15,000.
Balance sheet
Asset
asset
side
side.
of.
Balance sheet
Balance
asset.
sheet asset
Balance
side,
sheet asset
nobody is having any doubt. You see, this this is a publication of the council, Assam Higher Secondary Council, and I have got it, the old edition. But here lots of questions are there. And what I am doing, I'm serially taking one by one final account, and each class I'm solving one with you. So my target is to complete all the questions from here, and before I go to the another unit. So this unit is given to me for the time being. So during this time, I'll be cover up all the questions, and you also please study at home all the questions, practice, so that in exam, two things happen. One, any question comes, you are in a position to solve, and number two, you can solve in a least possible time, around 15 minutes. For that, practice is necessary. Packing expenses. Packing
So
expenses.
PL debit.
PL debit,
Sir,
no
PL
doubt.
account.
Okay.
PL debit.
Very good, very good, very good. Cash in hand and bank.
Balance sheet
Sir,
asset.
balance sheet
Asset
asset.
side.
Balance sheet asset
Balance
side.
sheet asset side.
Very good,
Balance sheet.
very good. Sales tax.
PL debit. PL
PL
debit.
debit.
Yes, you have to
Debit.
be PL debit. 12% interest. Investment. Investment. Okay. Now
Sir,
there is a
balance
point.
sheet asset
Interest on
side.
Correct.
investment,
Balance
PL.
sheet
Yeah.
asset side.
So
Balance sheet asset.
12% investment, if suppose only investment is written, it will straight to go to balance sheet asset. But here it is 12% investment. It means 12% stands for the rate of interest. 12%, I'm talking in very simple English, everybody can understand. If there is any problem, you can talk to me, and there is no problem understanding this simple English. And 12% interest investment. That means 12% is the rate of interest. If 12% is not given, we have nothing to think, nothing to worry. But if 12% is given, it means 12% is the interest. Now, date of investment is not given, it means investment is already there for several years. So 12% of 10,000, we shall find the interest of 1 year. It will be 1200.
1200.
Okay. Now go to the credit side of trial balance. Interest on investment is 1000. Have you found it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now, whenever there is 12% interest, 5% investment, all these things are given in the debit side, then immediately you see what is given in the credit side. Linking item, linked up item. That's the most important thing. Don't just put in the balance sheet and forget. Don't do this. There's a percentage of interest. That means in this investment, we earn interest of 12%. And 12% interest will be 1200. Very nice. At the same time, immediately go to the right hand side. I mean the credit side of trial balance. See, there is written interest on investment is 1000. That means you have to receive 1200, but you have already received 1000. So 200 interest is not yet received. That is outstanding. But instead of outstanding, let us call it accrued. Accrued. Accrued means receivable but not received. Earned but not received. Actually, it's outstanding only, but generally it's better outstanding you use when in case of expenses you have not paid, unpaid, outstanding. And when you receivable things, it's you write accrued. But both come under a concept, that is accrual concept. You have learned sometimes there are different types of concepts in accountancy, and there is one accrual concept. So you have received 1000 and you have not received 200. According to accrual concept, you have to record what is received and what is not received, both. So PL credit side, you shall write interest on investment 1000 inner column, add accrued 200. You have to write that. In the PL credit side, you have to write interest on investment 1000, add accrued 200. Why? Because our total interest should be 1200, but we have received 1000. So this 200 is hidden adjustment. Dear students, it is known as hidden adjustment. Hidden adjustment. So this 200 will be going to the PL credit side, added to interest on investment, and this 200 will again go to which place? Tell me.
Asset.
Sir, balance
Credit
sheet.
side.
Asset side.
Better add to the
Asset side.
investment. Better you can add to the investment. 10% interest, add investment, you can show that way. So is there any doubt about this hidden adjustment? You tell me. Interest on investment. Anybody doubt?
So can you again explain?
Yes. So you see debit balance, there is 12% investment, 10,000. See, the moment we have seen this 12%, we have to understand that 12% is the rate of interest. Now, rate of interest 12% and investment is 10,000. So by calculation, it is coming 1200. That means on investment, you have to receive interest rupees 1200. Now, immediately after that, you look at the credit side, how much you have received, because interest is your income. It shall appear in the credit side. See in the credit side of trial balance, interest on investment, how much is given? How much given? Credit side interest. Anyone tell me?
1000.
1000. But you have to receive 1200. But it is received 1000. That means 200 is receivable but not received. Another 200 is receivable but you have not received. So what to do? You can say this is outstanding. So you have to add in PL credit with the interest, and at the same time you show in the asset side, because it is outstanding income. Outstanding income is an asset. Outstanding expenditure is a liability. You know these things. Now you ask me again if you have, because these are the tricky points. Other things easy. Everybody understood? Anybody can ask me question. Anybody can ask me question. Okay, we can take up once again if you
Sir.
have. Yes, yes, please.
Sir, how can we know the interest we are getting from that investment? If that investment only that we have done this year,
It is implied.
it can be different.
Yeah, your question is very pertinent question. If there is another investment apart from 12% investment 10,000, other than this, then where is that? Where is that investment? If there is anything, it should come in the trial balance. It must come in the trial balance. Do you have any investment for which you did not give journal ledger and did not put in trial balance? Can it be possible in double entry? No.
Sir,
Yeah.
sir, it can be from last year also.
If it is a last year also, then what happened to last year's investment? You sold out last year. If you sold out last year, you cannot receive interest this year. It finished of last year only. But here apparently investment is there, interest is there. Murgi is there, anda is there. So उसी का होगा implied. You cannot make it complex. Think over it. but
Yes, sir.
But I loved your questioning. I love this types of question. Whichever coming to your brain, I encourage these things because this activates the brains of the students. I'll never feel bored and I'll never get angry if you ask me these types of questions. But I'll give my logic to you. Are you satisfied with the logic? Because investment
Yes,
is there,
sir.
interest is there. So this must be connected. Similarly, dear students, there may be loan on the credit side. There may be loan on the credit side. Suppose 10% bank loan. And debit side, there may be interest on loan. That similar type of connection you have to do. This I told you the other day, I think. Okay. Plant and machinery, where it will go? Plant and machinery, where it will go?
Asset side.
Balance sheet.
No doubt.
Asset side.
Debtors, where it will go? Debtors.
Balance sheet asset side.
Drawings, do you have any problem with drawings? Drawings will go to Rita and Gita.
Capital.
Okay, no
So
doubt.
liabilities.
Okay,
Capital.
no tension. Then there is bad debt. Bad debt is 300 given. Bad debt will go to PL debit,
PL debit.
but there are some adjustments. I'll take up those adjustments. Yes, yes, yes. Now come to credit side. There is capital. Where this will go? Two capitals are there. Liability.
Balance sheet.
Liabilities.
Okay, creditors. Creditors. Okay. Interest on. Okay, fine. Interest on investment, I have explained. It will go to PL debit, 1000, but along with that, another hidden adjustment, 200. I have explained. If you didn't understand, you can again ask me at the end. Then bills payable,
Liability side.
liability. These things,
Liability side.
these things do not need much time now. Discount. Discount.
PL debit.
Okay. Provision for doubtful debt. Provision for doubtful debt.
Sir, PL debit.
PL debit. No, you have to see this. You have to see the adjustment and decide later on. Trading account gross profit.
PL credit.
PL
Okay.
credit.
Okay.
PL credit.
So trial balance is over. And dear students, I'm very happy that 80 plus students have joined. Around 89 were there. Now it is 81. So maybe due to network issues, someone has to disconnect. I don't know. But you please keep on joining these classes. This is very interesting class. Many students have given me the feedback, and this will be definitely helpful for you. This 40 minutes will be very much helpful to you. And you see the adjustment is given, interest on capital 5%. Any doubt with about it? Interest on capital 5%? Any doubt? Already I have explained.
No, sir.
No, sir. It will go PL after debit and added to respective capital. Then included, this is an important point, included among debtors 1000 due from RAM and included among creditors 400 due to Ram. This is a very tricky point, interesting point. If you didn't understand, then in the exam there will be problems. Suddenly, other things are easy. These types of tricky points are given. So with your teacher, you always discuss these tricky points and just increase the power of your intelligence so that you can tackle these problems. See, it is interestingly given. One in the debtors and creditors, two things they have given. In the debtors, total Sandhi debtors, Ram's name is included, 1000 rupees, and in the creditors, again Ram is included for 400. This means you have to receive 1000 from Ram. For 1000, Ram is your debtor, and for 400, Ram is your creditor. So what is your common sense? Tell me.
600 Papa was
Yes,
600.
yes. You can use any language. Okay, I am just using one common language here in the online. Don't worry, you can use any language. I don't mind. So suppose Ram has come to you, and Ram is saying, "Show me my account." Then you are saying, "Oh, आपसे 1000 लेना है, आपको 600 देना है." আপনার পুরা 1000 পাবো লগা আছে, আপনার 600 দিব লগা আছে. This is stupid type of talking, isn't it? Straight away tell me what is the account. So she has rightly said that you have to cancel these things and adjust these things, and it will be 600 due from Ram. That is done. Everybody understood that it can be cut off and 600 due from Ram. Everybody understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Now
sir.
second step.
Yes, sir.
Understood, fine. But the second step is how to do it. You take the smaller amount. Okay, you take the smaller amount in the balance sheet, two sides. Smaller amount here, always you take smaller amount. Even if you don't understand anything, I can teach you. You take the smaller amount and deduct both from debtors and from creditors. Answer will be all right. Don't think of 600 here. Yes, you're right, it's a matter of 600, but for your adjustment entry, what to do? You deduct 400 from debtors and 400 from creditors. In creditors, 400 included, you deduct it. So creditors reduced by 400 in the liability side. Asset side, again you deduct 400 from Sandhi debtors. So in Sandhi debtors, Ram was 1000, now it will become automatically 600. So treatment is in the both side of balance sheet, both from debtor and from creditor, you deduct 400 and answer will be all right. And what to write, sir? Deduct what to write? You write less in debtors, right hand side, you write Sandhi debtors and less due from Ram 400. And in creditors left hand side, you write creditors so much less due to Ram. In case of creditors, you write due to Ram. In case of debtors, you write due from Ram. But both sides would be 200. So is that clear to you, the treatment and nothing else? Treatment is clear?
Yes, sir. Sir.
Yeah.
Sir, once more you can explain.
Okay. See, debtors in the given in the trial balance. Creditors is also given in the trial balance. Now in the adjustment, they are saying Ram is a person. Ram is included in debtors for 1000. Debtor majo Ram humay ase, tarpore 1000 taka pabo loga ase. And Ram is included in creditors also for 400. In the list of creditors, because when you say debtors, then maybe 100, 200, 500 debtors are there. A combined way, one word debtors, Sandhi debtors. Similarly, Sandhi creditors. Lot of people are included there. And Ram is also included there. So in creditors, Ram is included and for 400. It means Ramonpura 1000 pabo loga ase আর Ramok 400 dibo loga ase. Debtors mane pabo loga, creditors mane dibo loga. Now Ram is the same person. Ram is both a debtor and a creditor. Now you adjust it. One girl rightly said you have to adjust and find 600. So you have to adjust it. Ram se lena hai 1000. Ram ko dena hai kitna 600. So adjust, cut off. So if you cut off it, Ram se lena hai 600. But then how to do it? How to do it? You do one thing. let me tell you the journal entry. You need not give it here in the answer, but you learn the journal entry. See, you have to reduce creditors by 400. You have to reduce debtors also by 400. So journal entry will be that creditors account debit 400 to debtors account. Because creditors को डेबिट करने से कमती हो जाता है और डेटर्स को क्रेडिट करने से वो भी कमती होता है. You have to reduce both. Katakati, adjust. So debtor you reduce by 400, creditors also reduce by 400. Is it clear? Is it clear?
Sir, why creditors is reduced by 400?
See, in the left hand side, RAM is there in the creditor side with 400. And in the right hand side, RAM is there in debtors with 1000. So both sides RAM is there. RAM is in the debit, RAM is in the credit. So you have to adjust. If you adjust, RAM will no longer become a creditor. RAM is debtor for 1000. RAM is creditor for 400. So RAM will no longer become a creditor. RAM will remain a debtor for 600. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
রামর পুরা কিমান পাব লগা আছে 1000, রামক কিমান দিব লগা আছে 400. So if you adjust, Ram will not remain a creditor now because the debtor's amount is more. So creditor you reduce 400. Ram is not there now in creditors. It's cut up. And in debtors also you reduce 400 for that 400 which was included in creditors. Now just think of Ram. You make Ram's ledger, the Ram's debit side 1000, Ram's credit side 400. You imagine Ram's ledger account, debit credit two side. In debit side 1000, credit side 400. So this is odd. You cut up and find the balance. It will be 600. So when you get 600, it will be debit side. And credit side is nil. Why? Because in credit side, it was 400, it is gone. In debit side, it was 1000, it has come down to 600. Simple logic. So both
Yes, sir.
sides you have to reduce. The question may be different also. Suppose creditor side RAM is 1000 and debtors RAM is 400. Same thing, you shall reduce the smaller amount from both the side. Same thing. It may be other way also. But I'm a simple trick I'm telling you. You take the smaller amount and deduct both sides. Even if you don't
Sir?
understand, answer will be correct. Yes.
Sir, 1000 to debtors লগত প্লাস কৰি ক্ৰেডিটৰতো 400 টো প্লাস কৰি পিনেও কৰিব পাৰো নে ব্যালেন্স শীটত?
No, no, no,
Yes,
no,
sir.
no. Plus to আমি নকৰিম. Plus নকৰিমেই. কেতিয়াও নকৰো. It is already plus কৰা আছে. It is already added. You see, debtors include 1000 due from RAM. It is already 1000 included. How can you again add? You cannot add again. Add করলে ভুল হয়ে যাব। তুমি চিন্তা করা। You think of it. How can you add? In debtors, suppose whatever debtors amount is here, how much you see the debtors amount is? Debtors amount is 9000. In that 9000, 1000 is due from RAM. It is already included. So question of addition will never come here. Make it clear.
Means, sir, in the trial balance in debtors, already the 1000 is included in creditors on also the 400 is included.
Yes. You see the language of the adjustment. See the language. If you read the language 2, 3, 5 times, you shall understand the language only. I'm reading for you. You nicely read the language. Language matters most. Included amongst the debtors is rupees 1000 due from RAM. What do you understand? Debtors are 9000. Included in the debtors 1000. So it's already included. Right? Already included. You have nothing to do.
Yes, sir.
And included in creditors 400 due to RAM. So RAM is the same person. RAM is debtor, RAM is creditor. But one person you cannot tell him you are a debtor, you are a creditor, you are a debtor, you are a creditor. You cannot say that. You make it net, set off, adjust. net balance. So दोनों में से net balance will be 600 as you rightly said. That is correct, 600 you said. But how to do it? 600 is understood. But what to do? From both sides, you reduce 400. 400 reduced in debtors, 400 reduced in creditors. So debtors was 1,400 reduced. It is already included 600. You did not worry for that. Just reduce 400 and it will be all right. And 400, if you reduce from both the sides, balance sheet will tell you automatically. Same figure reducing both the sides. Could I explain to you?
So, sir,
Sir,
both the
this is-
sides of, sir, so both the entries of adjustment are in the balance sheet only.
Yes, both the sides of adjustment will be in the balance sheet only. And that is only 400. Nothing to be done with 600. 1,000, remember. Nothing to be done with 1,000. Only 400 will be in the entry. And 1,000 is going
Sir-
to confuse you. Yeah.
স্যাৰ এইটো এডজাষ্টমেণ্ট খালি এবাৰ আহিব ন অনলি এবাৰে কৰিব লাগিব
Now, দুইবারই তো হল 400 both side you are doing.
অনলি বেলেঞ্চ শ্বীটত হ'ব গোটেইখিনি
Only balance sheet হব actually তুমি মনত রাখবা অ্যাডজাস্টমেন্ট যে দুইবার হব লাগে নহয় দুইবার একবার পিএল একবার ব্যালেন্স শিট একবার ট্রেডিং একবার ব্যালেন্স শিট একবার ট্রেডিং একবার পিএল অ্যাকাউন্ট একবার both বার maybe in the trading both time maybe in the PL both time maybe in the balance sheet. These things you have not got. This may be. It is not that always once in PL then in balance sheet. It's a simple thing. But now you are going to higher courses. You don't know where it will be. Maybe both in the balance sheet. Once asset side, then liability side. And it may also be some adjustments. Dear students, please mind it. I'll give you later on. Both times may be in the asset side. Two times in asset side. Two times in liability side. This types of adjustment also we have come across. We have done in higher courses. But in your simple course, you are not getting that. Okay, you enjoyed this tricky point.
য়েছ ছাৰ
But if you
Yes, sir.
later on, suppose again you are having doubt after my class, you know that you ask me, I'll be explaining. And then write off further bad debt. These things you understand, I think. Further bad debt 600 and provide doubtful debt 5%. This you know, I think. So from debtors, again, you have to deduct 600 in working. And on the balance, you shall calculate 5% doubtful debt. And this doubtful debt is new doubtful debt, new reserve. And in the old reserve is given in the trial balance. This question I want to check again after you solve it because I have not seen how you are solving. I'll solve or I'll check the answer. Something I'll do with this question because a lot of tricky points are there. Anyway,
Sir,
yeah. Tell me.
sir, this time, sir, old provision will be in credit side and new provision will be subtracted na, from old.
You have to see which is more. That is one point. But when even if old provision is more, it may come in the debit side. There are a lot of varieties. How? Let me explain. See, when there was no bad debt, that yesterday question, and I told you that old provision, new provision, see which is more. If old is more, credit side. If new is more, debit side. And in balance sheet, always new will go. Now here bad debt is also there. In that you take pen and pencil, you write PL debit side, to bad debt, you write to bad debt, you can write 300 in the trial balance, it is given 300, you can write, just roughly you can do. To bad debt 300, add further bad debt 600, debit side only, okay, debit side only. Add further bad debt 600, add new reserve, whatever comes 5%, whatever it comes, add, and then less old reserve. It will be all right. That means I want to say, I'll give you, after writing these things, I'll upload because this is a tricky point. I'll upload again for you, but now you understand face to face. In PL debit, you write new bad debt plus old bad debt. Both the bad debts, because two bad debts, two doubtful debts are given to you. Here, all are given. That day, only two doubtful debts are given. that issue was different. If old was more, credit side, new more, debit side. But here, all four things are given. So you go to PL debit side. You write bad debt old plus bad debt new, add new reserve from the total less old reserve. This is the thing. But one point I want to tell you, suppose in the debit side, you have written two bad debts, new bad debt, old bad debt plus new reserve. And even after that, old reserve is more. After adding these three, old reserve is more. Then you cannot do in the debit side, dear students. You have to do in the credit side. Even after all these three items added, old reserve is more. You have to go to the credit side. Got it? Credit side.
Sir, it's coming 470.
470. How you have done it? Old reserve, old bad debt 300, new bad debt is 600. Added. And doubtful
Yes,
debt,
sir.
you find new doubtful debt 9,000 minus 600 and 5% on that.
Sir, it's
9,000.
420.
420. Let me take it 420 only. So in debit side, you have to write bad debt old 300, add new 600. So it is 900. And doubtful debt new, how much you told me?
420.
420. So 900 and 420 we add debit side. 1320.
1320.
From that, less old provision 850. And you will be correct. Done. Just repeat. Debit side, PL debit side. Okay, time running out. Okay, we shall get some more minutes. PL debit side, you have to write bad debt. Duta bad debt likhiba. New bad debt, old bad debt. Add it. New provision for doubtful debt. Add it. Old provision for doubtful debt. Less. So done. And the balance sheet from debtors, you deduct new bad debt, deduct new provision for doubtful debt. And also you have deduct in this case 400 rupees in connection with RAM. That is a special item. That is a special item in this question. Hope things are being clear. Someone respond to
Yes.
me? Okay. After all this explanation, you try it. Even after that, if doubts are there, please share with me. And then write off, no, this is done. Transfer 10% of distributable profit to general reserve. Do you understand what to do it? In PL Appro, see in PL Appro right side, you shall get net profit. Left side, you shall get interest on capital, and nothing else is there in this question. So the difference between the two sides will be distributable profit. Understand this. Right side of the PL Appro, you are having net profit, whatever you have calculated from PL account. So right side will be net profit, and left side you are getting interest on capital. And in this question, no other item is there. Now, net profit and interest on capital, the difference will
Sir,
be.
general reserve.
I am telling you, general reserve, don't take it now. Except general reserve, I am talking to you. Because there is a point to be noted, special item is there. So right side is net profit coming from PL account, whatever it comes. And left side, interest on capital, you find the difference. This difference is known as distributable profit. Now, out of this distributable profit, you take 10% and write below interest on capital, write to general reserve. This 10%. That means 10% will not be calculated on the net profit. 10% will be calculated on the balance between the two sides. Mind it. This many students commit mistake. But in other questions is written this way, 10% of net profit to be transferred to general reserve. In that case, don't take difference between two sides. Whatever net profit has come to the credit side, take 10% of that. But in this question, you cannot take 10% of net profit. You have to take 10% of distributable profit. What is distributable profit? Besides general reserve, all other items are given. Interest on capital, salary, maybe maybe commission, maybe interest on loan, right hand side. After giving everything, then find the difference. That is distributable profit. In working, take 10% of that. That will be transferred to general reserve. So after calculating this, you write to general reserve. And after that, you write to share of profit. Ram, Sham, or Sita, Gita, like that. Did you understand this? It's a tricky point. Did you understand this?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
See,
Yes,
now I have given you all training only. Now I shall expect you solve it nicely. You have solved also in the evening. You tried, and maybe mistakes, I mean confusions were there. But now I have explained threadbare everything. Now you solve it. But even after solving, there may be doubts. I am there for you. And these tricky points I'll upload in the Telegram. But before that, you please solve it. And you can ask me tiny questions which you didn't understand. So this is for today. We have done, we have found some tricky points like RAM, 1000 debtors, 400 creditors, then